Hi folks, I'm gonna do all my videos today for the rest of the month. Wow, look where I am now. I'm on a swing. Look at these swings over by, I think that's probably the Brooklyn Bridge, I'm not sure. There's the Freedom Tower. Way down there, you can just see you can't tell, but I can tell you that's the torch of the Statue of Liberty is way down there. And I'm just hanging out on the swing. So let's talk about soap operas number 3. Billy's Life on the Soap Operas number 3. A soap that I worked on actually quite a bit was One Life to Live. And that was the second soap I appeared on. We have yet to get to the very first one I appeared on. We'll do that tomorrow maybe. But One Life to Live, I did background a lot on that. And what was funny is on that show, I tended to be a waiter, a busboy, middle to upper class restaurant person. At one point I was at a funeral for a character named Dee Dee. And the preacher man, who must have been a day player, the way he kept saying, "Our beloved Dee Dee," we were cracking up all day with the way he was like, "Poor Dee Dee." Anyways, that show was cuckoo. When you did background on that show, there was a cute boy with a dog over there. Woof. What was I saying? Anyways, the stage manager who was in charge of extras basically treated us like plebes in the military. Listen up, maggots. It was so stressful to be on One Life to Live. He would stand there, he would take the script and he'd flip it out. I don't care if you've been there 70 times. All right, listen. And he would draw camera angles. Here's camera 1, here's camera 2, here's camera 3. Here's the shot of camera 1, here's the shot of camera 2, here's the shot of camera 3. When I look, you have to watch him while you're on set. You know, you're in the cafe, milling around the background. You have to kind of like watch over your shoulder for him. And he kind of like, you go to camera 2, you go to camera 3, you get... And the stress, if you looked in the background on One Life to Live, you'd kind of see the extras running around with their shoulders up like this because everyone was tense, kind of watching for the stage manager. And then people would come up to you, an extra would come scurrying up and say, "Ray, why don't you go to camera 3? And they'd run away and you're like, "Oh God, go to camera 3. It was the most stressful environment. Now, I also knew, because I got that job through, I'd worked with an actress who was a principal on that show. And she even was like, yeah, a principal actor gets fired every month on this show. So everyone's kind of watch your back, paranoid around here. It was just, that was the atmosphere that I experienced on One Life to Live. Maybe other people had a different experience. That was my experience on One Life to Live. So, there was even a day where some actress, I don't remember her name, she was British, and she's doing her scene, and for whatever reason there was commotion in the background that distracted her. She stopped, and kind of like told off everybody in the vicinity. Like, "I know these lines sound ridiculous to you, but we have to believe them." And we were all like, "Do your lines, who's stopping you?" It was the weirdest. What's she gassing on about? Anyways. So what was my under 5 on One Life to Live? Vicky Buchanan, who had many lives, and I think at one point she had an evil twin, and I think she was incarnated. I think there were aliens at one point. I'm not making any of this up. I think that was true. At one point she was the mayor, and she was in a cafe or maybe it was a hotel, having a meeting with somebody, and I was the busboy, and I had to walk up to her and say, "Excuse me, Mayor Buchanan, but there's a phone call for you." 1 take, not 2 takes, a 1 take wonder. That's your Billy. And moving on. So that was soap number 3. We've gone over As the World Turns. We've gone over Another World. We've gone over One Life to Live. And tomorrow we'll get to the last and the best of the soaps in my soap opera life. Enjoy your day. I think I might just swing here forever. And there you go. Bye-bye.